Hey everybody, this is QiWiz, and I just want to show you my titanium windscreen that's adjustable. And there are two versions. There's a tall version, which is this one, which is 4.5 inches high. And there's also a shorter version that is 3 inches high. And each one is sized to fit up to a 6-inch diameter pot, including the airspace around the pot, or anything smaller. And to make these, I've used my really sweet spot 0.1 millimeter thick titanium foil, which is light but still very strong and will hold up in camp with the wind. And the way that you adjust the diameter of these is with these stainless steel clips. So let's say you were going to use this pot and you'd figured out this is the diameter you want. So you would use 2 clips to secure the diameter and then space the other 2 clips to roughly be triangular below. And you'd want to extend these, the ones that are on the bottom, about 1/4 inch or so down. And that way you'll have a little air gap that allows air to come in underneath and feed your burner. So for this demo, let's say you were using a Tokes alcohol stove and some kind of a carpenter cloth pot support. You would then put your alcohol in, light your stove, put the windscreen on, and put your pot on, and you'd be cooking. To store it, I would recommend that you just put it into a cylinder shape and use a rubber band or even something that's a cardboard tube like a paper towel roll. If you have a pot like this grease pot that's 5.5 inches wide or wider, the roll will actually, even the tall one, will fit in just nicely. But if it doesn't fit into your smaller pot and you're using the tall version, then you would want to either put it in your food bag or somehow secure it around something to prevent any damage to it. Now, the other thing that may come up is, depending on the pot and what its handles are like, you may find that you want to cut a handle notch for the handles of your pot. And you can use a metal snip for that, but a good pair of scissors will also work. Let me just show you that. So let's say you wanted to cut, let's say, 1 inch handle notch. You'd make yourself a notch with a couple of cuts. And then what's above here, I would probably cut off a little bit. And then I would fold this back in and secure it inside the windscreen. And that way you'd end up with a nice handle notch. So I hope that's helpful as you plan your next adventures, and have great time on trail. This is QiWiz.